Guys, and welcome to a new video. By the way, just ignore my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. In today's video, xwar focused, we're going to be tackling 1920 in xwar. This is actually a request by one of the viewers to kinda explain how to get past xwar 1920. So let's do the battle analysis, which I'm thinking can be a new series on the channel. Tell me what you think about that. Let's start with the battle analysis first about how to beat 1920. Alright, let's get started. So as we can see, we have 4 from the Superman faction, 3 Discipline, 1 Queen of Desert, 1 from the Nature faction, Lady Ice, which her ability can freeze the enemy and massive attack group for all 6 heroes, Nightmare Flame, Eddie, which deals burning damage and heals himself by doing that. He can attack only 3 at a time from your heroes. Discipline has a solid attack and defense ability, so they are on the front lineup. Now if we look at the draft they gain, which is an HP and attack bonus, we have draft of 4 from the same faction to buff allies. Right? Technically at my current level, I just want to show you something why it really is not a difficulty. As you can see, just one Andrea, who's also in the link station, spirit link station, is pretty much close to the overall power of the 6 enemies alone, just alone, right? So anyway, let's look at what lineup you should actually be utilizing for something like this. It would help to put Rockefeller in number 1 for defense at least. Then there's many different variations of lineup combos you can do, but mainly you do need Toku, right? You need Solas to attack the Queen of Desert. When he attacks her, she won't be able to use her totem special skill attack, which comes in beneficial, right? You can use Thinker for HP, and Afra does make a good combo. And you can add, for instance, Comb, right? Increase in speed, or you can add Cyber Ronin. So there is a couple of variations. Also, if you do have a difficulty in beating this stage, you can always add Lady Ivy Eve, right? Why? Because she can basically twine the enemies while you kill them. That's the main focus. We're gonna take out the single attack spaceship for this xwar 1920. It's up to you, honestly, what you're gonna use, depending on how strong your spaceship is. Some people might use the Dimension Hunter, Black Samurai, or Ship of Theseus Restore spaceship for HP. So it really depends on how strong your heroes are. Now, let's take a little bit of the heroes out, because it's not a fair challenge. And let's just put 2, which looks pretty funny, and let's go. Now when you do start the battle, analyze what exactly happens, right? Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. There is no battle, it's a massacre for the entire enemy. Okay, that was fast. And yes, if you battle with less than 6 heroes, you only get 2 stars, even if you win. Right, so let's take Tuko out, let's put Silas, and let's see how good he does, separately alone. And then let's go below this power. Yeah, that's why you need Silas to attack the Queen of Desert, actually. Okay, that pretty much looks miserable. in 6 versus 1. Cute. Anyway, let's skip. And again, she's silenced, and now she's defeated. I really wish they do take out Silas. You can always wish. They're very close to doing it. Nah, they're gonna fail from taking out even one hero. Right. Okay, so usually let's just show Silas in general. Silas is just 1,430,919. Right. Solas also is using original time. He has 1T1 advanced weapon. The rest is just upgraded to grade 15. To level 15, sorry. And his special weapon level 19. He has his awakened skill done. And normal stigmata that's not really awakened or anything special. Talent wise, we have 3, 4, 1, 1. 3, 4 vitality armor, 1 overprotection, and 1 death gaze. So even Solas alone is sufficient enough to beat 1920. So one of the lineups you can use definitely is 1 Rockefeller, 2 Thinker, 3 Afra, 5 Solas, 4 Toku, and 6 can be Einstein, or the Queen of Desert, or Houston, or you can just completely change this, take these two out, put Houston in number 3, put Thinker in number 1, yes, put Julia in number 3, and the Queen of Desert in number 5. You can do this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Many combination lineups that can work. Why Thinker in number 1? He will increase armor with also Julia. He will increase restoring HP, damage immunity, all of that good stuff. Toku will work on getting rid of the entire enemy. And then General of Rescue will just attack and kill anyone who remains. Recovery of HP, immunity from damage, continuous attack, shields, reducing armor by Houston. As you can see, all of that. Yep, as you can see, 1 totem versus 1 totem attack. See, it does work. So usually the main thing you'll need with the Queen of Desert is Silas, a strong enough Tuku, and the rest is pretty much as you need. And I'll show you by as you need. Let's go very low. Let's take out the Tuku, right? No need for Tuku Samurai Girl. Let's go low. And 1 Medusa. You wouldn't think this will work, right? It will, because of the overall power difference and a number of things. The frontline striker actually really does make a difference. The God of Love, Cupid, at the beginning of the battle increases attack for number 1 and number 2 in your lineup, and then he probably most definitely dies. Silas, as you can see, goes directly for the Queen of Desert usually. Right, as you can see, it can be done. Right, you just need to be strong enough, awakened heroes, and get a boost from the lineup. Right, See, it still was done even with 1 star. Another way of doing it perfectly is looking at the faction bonus you can gain. Right, so the other side is basically focusing on the Superman faction with a draft of 4, and we have 1 Dark Hero and 1 Nature, right? So we can focus on Dark Heroes and maybe 1 or 2 Technology. So we go to the Dark Heroes, Anna. And then let's see. Now we have a draft of 6. HP plus 25, attack plus 25. Right? And we're gonna go with this. Technically we've chosen the Dark faction because it is strong against the Superman faction. Also to get the increased bonus of 6. Draft of 6. Now as you can see, we're not using Solas, we're not using any specific hero thinker, general of rescue, none at all. See, they work perfectly because of Lucas with them. It's Lucas, I believe, right? Yeah, the Demon of Souls, that guy. Not dying on my watch. Yep, he's doing fantastic. Come back to life so we can take you out. Thank you. Now, these aren't the strongest heroes, the strongest awakened heroes. No, not at all. So it was done with the increase of the draft of 6 bonus and the Dark faction being strong against the Superman faction. Also, Lucas is at excellent. Lucas is at excellent. Anna is immortal with an awakened skill, with a couple of stigmata, a couple of things, and also the Eternal Soul artifact. So there's nothing really special about the Dark faction heroes I have actually. But it still works because of the added bonus of attack. Right? See, nothing special, very weak actually. So that pretty much are different ways to get past it. You just need enough power to get past it and enough heroes. Now, one last thing I will show, right? Let's just do 1-1-1, 1-on-1, and less power than the other side. Damage immunity increased. Now we're doing this to showcase something. I want you to look at the damage they're taking. Yes, why is he taking not so much of damage and up to a limited amount, right? Aside from his original skill that makes him unique is recovering. The more damage he takes, he recovers part of it as HP. With every attack actually. This is gonna take on forever and finally defeated. But still he was good enough. So the last thing I wanted to show you is in the Union Tech. Now, there is 2 things that are important you need to always remember of how to increase your heroes' overall power and immunity to damage, or reducing the damage they take, especially from Storm Falcon, Queen of Desert, and Van Helsing, the Demon Killer, Slayer. Right, so we have a number of factions and a number of their sub-faction heroes category. You need to actually level it up, the HP, the attack, the blocking, the skill damage, critical. You need to max it out if you can. Warning, warrior critical, and warrior mind. So you have the warrior, the master, the ranger, the raider, and the healer. But what is most important added to this, the first one, union tech, these are responsible for the damage and the immunity you have from a specific type of faction and pretty much the sub-faction. So for instance, if I had a Toku, right, samurai girl, and I wanted my Tuku to cause more damage to Storm Falcon or to Rockefeller, I would focus on Raider damage to Raider, Raider damage to Warrior, Raider damage to Ranger. Ranger is Storm Falcon, by the way. So the more I upgrade here, the more Tuku will cause more damage to Storm Falcon because she is a Ranger, right? The more I upgrade here, Tuku will cause more damage to Anna because she's a Meg. The more I upgrade here, I'll have more immunity to these heroes, not only Tuku, it all applies including Solas, immunity from silencing and being disarmed, and then petrification and charm. Anna's the only one I know that actually does charm. And then there is twining and paralyzing, which Lady Ivy Eve is the best of doing, and Rockefeller is the paralyzing direction. Sorry, stunning direction. Immunity from stunning. I want my specific hero to have more immunity from getting stunned. And then this is the beautiful one, damage resistance to critical. Right? So upgrading here and upgrading here means you take less damage, create more damage, increase your HP, and can battle for a longer period of time without being killed. The secret is the union tech, with of course awakening your hero to immortal and then awakening his skill, and then the artifacts and the armor and the gear all being upgraded to T2. This is T2, by the way. And then adding the relics for the hero specifically and increasing their level beyond 60 and gathering the 9 artifacts, 9 relics for your hero. It gives a strong boost of overall power. This alone gives you 600,000 plus. So do take into account many factors. Make your team, right?
The peak is easy to reach, but it's hard to maintain sheer will.
And it takes time to actually get more and more strong. Do remember, you can always look at your hero and what he or she is lacking, including attack, power, HP, critical resistance, damage, accuracy, broken armor, damage, immunity. By the way, these numbers can be increased from you upgrading in the Union Tech and Union Institute. So if you have a hero that you want to make him stronger or her stronger, you need to start upgrading there.
But it's hard to maintain.
Right, and you can look at the stats after you upgrade, and you can see that it will increase and there is a difference. Alright, I hope this video was beneficial for you of knowing how to go about battling in 1920, and I'll leave you with another battle, and I'll see you in the next one. Please do leave a comment and a like and subscribe, and tell me what you would like to watch in the next video. Have a great day ahead, and let's watch the battle.